Expect an amazing gift from universe this week. This is summer solstice, and for southern hemisphere, it means this is the longest day. This is the most ambitions. This is the most opportunities for you to manifest the best events. It's really important what you do during this week. Not to mention, we are already in Mercury retrograde period. And the problem about this Mercury retrograde in Cancer is that all of the people will be so nostalgic, so you don't know which one of your exes will come back and text back first. But you can choose any date of Mercury retrograde on Starcrossed app and see who will be the most obsessed with you during that day. Additionally, you can listen to your June and July forecast based on your moon, sun, and rising sign, and it will tell you the exact date when people are gonna reach out to you. I've linked Starcrossed app in my bio, and it's also available in all of the countries, so you can go ahead and download it. But if you already have the app, make sure to update it because this new update has recently came out and it's just stunning. Now let's get to this reading for your sun sign. Pisces, let's see how your week will go. What is something that you can expect as a gift from the universe? What are you manifesting on this summer solstice? Let's see, Pisces, your message. Oh, Pisces. There is so much control, and it's almost like you moving in silence when it comes to your control, when it comes to your ability to even hold people accountable for the actions that they've did. And it seems like finally you have the ball on your side of the court. You have the, like, you can call it, like you call the shots at this time. There's a lot of masculine energy, but also there's a lot of feminine energy, which is very interesting. It's almost like you combining the best of both worlds and finding a way to remain powerful. You're finding a way to remain in control of the situations and almost shift the timeline for your own favor. For your own favor, your main energies here is the High Priestess, but also the Emperor and also King of Wands. And it's such an interesting combination, right? Like there is a lot of fire, but there is a lot of water, but also there is a lot of patience, but also there is a lot of control and strict and forward energy that you are embodying this week. And I feel like one of the things that you should do, you should find a way to almost like move in silence. You should find a way how you can enforce your power, enforce your things that you want to do, right? Because like the Emperor is all about control. The Emperor is all about aggressive actions. The Emperor is all about, this is how I want. This is the impulse from the inside. Like Pisces, what impulse you have from the inside when you know. It's almost like when you're so mad that you don't care what's going to happen because you're going to make it happen regardless. You don't care if it's Mercury retrograde. You don't care if it's summer solstice. You don't care if it's moon in Gemini, moon in Libra, moon in whatever. It does not matter because you're going to make it happen regardless. And I feel like this is your week. But with the High Priestess here, it's a lot about like, you're going to enforce this power, but you're not going to do it in a cocky way. You're not going to do it in a tacky way. You're not going to do it in a way where you looking down on people. You're going to do it in secret. Like, and this is where the real power comes from. And I feel like you as a Pisces, you would understand this High Priestess energy really well. You're going to understand that, there is more power when some things are unspoken, when some things are not obvious to people, when some things you are gatekeeping to yourself. And obviously, King of Wands here is almost like telling you, hey, like whatever you want to do, whatever you want to move towards for, this is the actions to take. And they are very similar with the Emperor. It's very much like the energy of like, we moving forward, like we starting the car and we going on a long trip to make things happen for ourselves. So Pisces, it seems like this week you are really in control, but also you playing some strategic games. So let me know how it's gonna happen, and happy summer solstice. Aries, let's see how your week will go. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy for this week? What are the gifts that you are getting from the universe on this summer solstice? Oh, Aries, you done being sad. You done with all the disappointments. You done with feeling disappointed. You done with paying attention to all these little things that make you sad, that make you feel down, that make you feel like things are not working out. Because the thing is, it doesn't matter, even if you live your best day, if you really try to, you will always find some things to complain about and some things to be sad about. But it's not about that. Like this is all in the past, and your main energies here is the Sun and the Hierophant with the Five of Cups here. So yeah, your main energy is the Sun. Like you are shining, you trying to play. There's a lot of creative energy. There's a lot of output from you that you can do, and the environment around you. So everywhere you go this week, it really suggests, hey, if you want to play, if you want to enjoy yourself, if you want to be a little bit childish, if you want to show your creative energy, if you want to act from the impulses on the inside, right? Like, do it. Show yourself to the world. Show what you're capable of. It's a lot of happiness. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of playful opportunities that you should be totally embodying during this week. The Hierophant is also very interesting because it's all about coming to a balance. It's all about coming to some sort of, situation where you feel comfortable again. It's about coming, and in a sense, it's also about making some sort of effects and progress last. It's about conjoining in them, right? Like when you try something new, but when you try new hobbies, when you try new ways of living, but you didn't necessarily integrated it into your full-time schedule yet. And this is when you're doing it, like by Hierophant, you integrating it into your full-time life schedule. It's when you're connecting things and almost like making them very grounded. So whatever positive events you are having this week, and I'm not enforcing you, but I am suggesting you, the more you're gonna go outside, the more you're gonna play, the more you're gonna enjoy yourself, the more you're gonna find this level of creativity that really capable of supporting you and providing you with some positive events, just as much chances you have to really keep it in your life long term, really keep it in your life for for a good long time, for a good long time. And obviously, Five of Cups here is like, hey, turn around. There are better things. There are better topics to focus on. There are better things that you can appreciate right now, right? Like it's all in your mind. What are you focusing on? What is your energy going to? And you need to be in charge of focusing your energy on the celebration. So Aries, do exactly that. Let me know what's gonna happen in the comments. And yeah, you totally choosing happiness this week. Taurus, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy for this week and how universe is really rewarding you this week, Taurus? Let's see. Oh, what? There is one card that was upside down, and I don't do upside down cards because that's the OG school. But it seems like you finally finding some sort of outlets that allow you to shine. It's almost like in the matrix that you live in, you stop for a moment and you understand, I don't have to follow the rules of the matrix. If I know that this is the matrix and this matrix wants me to struggle, this matrix wants me to, work hard when I don't want to work hard, this matrix wants me to be uncomfortable, but I don't want to be uncomfortable. This is not what I thrive. This is it. This is the week for to really have those realizations. Your main energy here, and this is all major arcanas for you. So it's like this reading is major. Your first card was the Empress, and then the Hangman, and then the Hierophant, the Hermit. I mean, what do you not know about Empress? You are the Empress. You are the embodiment of love, of joy, of celebration, of art, of creativity, of taking care of something and really helping things thrive. You can thrive, people around you can thrive, the work that you do can really thrive this week. And the thing is, it's always coming from some sort of love. It's coming from a place of abundance. It's coming from a place of like, oh, when I'm recharged, when I'm feeling easy, when I'm feeling very, like, oh, like this is like when you feel like that, this is when things are coming to you. So question to you, Taurus, have you went to a massage recently? Have you went to spa recently? Have you allowed yourself to take a bath, do some Epsom salt or like lavender oil, like whatever that is, to fully relax, right? And the Hermit and the Hangman are very interesting combination because it's all about needing to slow down in order to find who you are. And the Hermit is usually suggests not the easiest route. Hermit usually suggests that like, hey, if you really want to know how to thrive, if you really want to hack this matrix, if you really want to know who you are, it's not going to be an easy path. It's not going to be the path that 99% of people are going to take. But if you're going to take it, you're going to find yourself. And you can choose here. Do you prefer to struggle your entire life, but this path will be really easy? It's really easy to struggle. It's really easy to do what everybody else does. But are you choosing the hard path to understand that where is abundance, there's you. And where are you, there is an abundance. And the moment you understand that, and the moment you sacrifice even some sort of mindsets that you not necessarily associate yourself with, This is when things are happening. This is when you are finding the most abundance in this life, Taurus. So let me know how it's gonna go and choose abundance. Choose abundance. Geminis, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy here? I don't know, Geminis, have you survived the Gemini season? Because I barely did, but we are moving forward. Ooh, Geminis, you have so much power this week. You had so much. And the thing is, it's also like a lot of like playful power. Like a lot of you could be, I don't know, if you haven't dated for a while, or if you haven't like went to the club and like met people or had like some sort of fun and like even one night stands, it all could happen this week. It all could happen this week. There is a lot of this like playful, almost like animal like energy where you're just like allowing your instincts to shine. When you're taking power, you're taking control, you go for what you want. And I actually suggest for you to understand, what do I want? Like, what is this feeling about, like, inside of me that's telling me, oh, this is what it is. This is what you want. This is what you should pursue. And then go for it, like, in a very, like, rageful, almost like bizarre way, right? Like, when people think that you're crazy. And it's fine. Let them think that you're crazy. You just gotta go for it. But the thing is, you also have the world here. And the world is all about cutting off everything that's like cutting off the like excessive steps. What are the steps that you are taking every single day now that like don't allow you to fully shine? What are the things that you do on every single day that are almost like it's old version of you? The world is about completion. The world is about finishing things. The world is about ending a cycle, right? In a lot of ways, it is about abundance. In a lot of ways, it is about like practical and really much like a physical values of the world. But for you, it's about the next step. What are the next steps taking? And your third card was Queen of Wands, and like we love Queen of Wands because she really like has all the fun. She really has all the emotions. She really has like all the bold moves that she's doing, which is like they are very like going hand together. Because the thing is, like when you look at this, the strength holds the lion, right? And it's like a soft power. But so does the Queen of Wands, because if you use the Thoth tarot illustration, she also holds a lion, right? And it's just to say like there is so much power to you, but this power only makes sense when you're using it right? When you have so much power, you also should have so much responsibilities for yourself. And in a sense, it's about allowing you. It's like interesting because in a sense, it is about allowing you to shine, allowing you to be excited about things. It's about going for what you want, but at the same time, it's about the maturity and very like practical amplifications of what do I want? What do I need? What is working for me? What is not working for me? Because imagine you're going to an amusement park. Okay, it's getting too long, but imagine you're going to an amusement park and there are 300 different rides. But if you're going to pick only 5 rides that you enjoy, this is how you're going to make your money worth, and this is how you're going to really enjoy the ride, right? So don't think about like any how long are the lines or like how expensive are those rides. It doesn't matter. Pick 5 that you really like, that you really enjoy, that really inspire you, that really spike something inside of you, and don't go to the rest of them. That's all you need. You only need 5 of them. So this is something that you need to focus on this week, and do it. Go for it. Enjoy yourself. Be wild. Be free. And let me know how it goes. Cancers, let's see how your week will go. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is this week really has for you, Cancers? Let's see. What are the gifts the universe is giving you? What are the energy? What are the girls and boys, I guess. You are celebrating like big time, and this is the week when you finally like getting back to the balance. You're getting back to some sort of feeling that you are in control of this life. You are in control of the events that are happening around you. You are in control in some sort of environments, but also it's the feeling like this is how it was supposed to be from day one. Because if you are in a situations where you feel like really forced by the universe, where you feel really forced by well, it's not like you really like. The thing is, when you feel forced by the universe, it's not the universe that's forcing it. Universe is forcing you to understand that there are things in life that not aligning with you, and you need to let them go. So it's really up to you. But if you feel like like some sort of live events and people around you are like really forcing you to do something, it's because you need to like get back to a better place. You need to get back to a better place. And we have Six of Cups, we have Six of Wands. Six of Cups does show some sort of nostalgic feeling, because of it's going like the nostalgic feeling is like, imagine you going back to the place where you felt really safe, where you felt really abundant, where you feel like, oh, I'm like so protected, the world is such a better place. Like, imagine going back to this place. Like, this is what you're doing this week. You almost like setting yourself back into a very prosperous place. And the Six of Wands, you are celebrating something, you are joy, like you are full of joy. And again, it might be connected to you finding your place in the world, you finding this place of abundance, you finding some of these things that are totally all about joy and celebration and people supporting you, right? And here's the Queen of Wands too. And Queen of Wands here, like, she is doing whatever she wants to do. She is doing her big one. She is enjoying herself. And this is you. Like, all those things you need to do with pride. All those things you need to do with some sort of force and energy and activation, because there's a lot of emotions here, but there's also a lot of actions, right? Like, you need to realize this week, understand, reflect, journal, like, doesn't really matter. What are the things that emotionally motivate you to do something? Do you want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, find this internal emotional motivation that will translate yourself into the actions. Think about the things that have worked for you in the past, because the moment you're gonna start doing it, you don't need to do it for months and years and decades. You need to do first step this week. The moment you're gonna do the first step this week, this is when you're gonna come back to this place of balance, place of joy, place of, oh, this is so great. You know what I'm saying? So, Cancers, this is the time. This is the time. Leos, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What are the energies of this week and how universe is going to surprise you? Oh, it's time to act, Leos. It's time to act. And the thing is, this is like, there are different weeks, there are different times when you're doing some sort of actions and you're going for your goals. Sometimes it could feel slower, sometimes it could feel faster, sometimes you could feel like all of your actions bringing 100% of results. Sometimes you could feel like none of these actions really bringing any results, right? And this is why it's disappointing. But this week, all the actions that you do, they bring such a huge level of evolution. They bring such a huge level of like new era, new age, new aeon, new beginnings even. And it's almost like this, I'm telling you right now, like, prepare yourself for this week to do the most. Do the most. Go for things. See people, talk to people, say yes to gigs, say yes to new random connections. Right? Don't try to conserve your energy. Don't try to conserve your energy. A lot of these things will be really up to you, and where is the emotional impact here, what is the emotional output, where is the emotional connections. But your main energy here is the judgment, and the judgment is all about, like, are you ready to wake up from this matrix? Are you ready to imagine we live in a different world and in a different matrix, and there is so certain like hierarchy to them. So for you, this week is when you actually jump those worlds from the lower world to the higher world. It's about like you're waking up out of those boundaries, you're waking up out of these rules of society, you're waking up out of the things that people have set you, and they set it in your mind, and potentially this is something that was actually, limiting you, because you thought, oh, maybe I need to do A, B, C, D, E. Maybe I need to go to college and then go to, internship, and then like I'll get a job. And maybe that's true, maybe that's not true. And this is the week when you're actually finding out what's true, what's not. With other two cards being Two of Wands and Ace of Cups, it's really all about like you gotta do it. Don't like no logic, no intellect, no knowledge. You don't need this week. All you need to do is do and work and put actions. As long as you feel emotional connections to it, as long as you feel like there is something that you could go for, as long as you could feel like, as a Leo, you need to know what you want. You need to follow what you want. You need to know what it brings you like so much joy. You need to know that. And the moment you know that, the moment you enjoy that, this is when this moment of like big wake up, manifestation, exiting the matrix and evolution is happening, because this is very major. This is very major. So please, Leos, don't stay home. Don't sit down. Go to the places where you wanted to go. Go to networking events. Go to promote your business, whatever it takes you, you gotta do the most. Virgos, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy for this week for you, Virgos? What is the gifts that universe are is giving you? Ooh, listen, it seems like this week you are in a lot of ways you either benefiting from some really rich man, you really like benefiting from some sort of like big corporation, maybe you're getting some sort of like Amazon return, but like this is the week when you can be like really witty, where you can be really like quick on your toes, when you can really find some sort of like, it doesn't have to be a major event, it doesn't have to be anything that like it doesn't have to be like such a big project, right? Like you don't need to be Anna Delvey. Love that bitch, love her. Um, but you can do like something like for fun. Like this is the week when you can allow yourself to play and again like benefit from something and almost like pull some resources from somebody, right? Like think about like big corporations that like you know can send you like big return for something. So sometimes I remember like one day I wanted to return my bed frame and I created return. But then I was like so lazy to really return it, so I just kept the bed, but the return was still pending. And a month later, they literally Amazon sent me a return. They sent me all the money back. Something in their system somehow like thought that I'm actually like returned it, but I didn't. But this is what I'm saying, you know, like it's such a little thing, it's such a little like kind of like you capitalizing of something in a very like minor way, but who cares? So yeah, your main energies here is the King of Pentacles and Seven of Swords, but also Two of Wands. And you just gotta do things. You just gotta do things. Two of Wands is a lot about just like don't think about it. Don't think about it. You gotta do it. But at the same thing, at the same time, Seven of Swords is all about like something gets into your mind, some sort of idea, and if you know how to execute it, you should go for it, right? But if it's like such a crazy idea and such a like DV, you know, the things that are socially like not acceptable, it started as like deviance way, then probably not. And of course, the King of Pentacles here shows that like you can capitalize of something. It could show some sort of man in your life. It could show some sort of like really expensive, rich, experienced, maybe even older men like Tauruses, right? Somebody who's not really rushing to do things, not really rushing to make a decision. They're not like the fastest to act, but you can work with them in order to do something. So in general, I would say this week is all about like quick decisions, being witted, being smart, being quirky, and trying some things that like out of your comfort zone in a sense. Libra, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy? What's the energy, Libras? What are you manifesting this week? Libra, like you done waiting for the right opportunity. You done being everyone's favorite people pleaser. You done being a pushover. You done with people treating you like one, even if you're not one, because you're not one. You're not one of them. Like it's just like people for some reason think that like, oh, you're such a good shoulder to cry on. You're such a good person who you can ask for a favor. You're such a good person who you can rely on. And the thing is, you are a very great people. You are very great personalities. You are amazing. You are, you are very special. But the thing is, you need to people know like where your boundaries are. And it seems like this week you can almost take it to such an extreme that you're gonna, turn tables upside down, throw a tantrum, and really let people have it. Really let people have it, because I want you to imagine this situation when, you know, you have some sort of conflicts at work, right? You don't like this energy, you don't like this attitude. People understand that and they come to you and they apologize. And they're saying, listen, really, we were in the wrong. We were not supposed to do that. We were not supposed to say that. But the thing is, you don't care anymore. You don't care for no apologies. You don't care for no apology gifts. You don't care for no letters, for no, I don't know, like any perks that people giving you, you don't care anymore. And this is what's happening this week. It seems like it doesn't matter like how much people are trying to make up to you, or what even like solution you're trying to find for yourself. You just don't care. People can just like cannot hold you here anymore. And the thing is, your main energy here is the Emperor and the Tower with the Eight of Cups. And Eight of Cups is about like losing interest. Eight of Cups is about like, yeah, I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter. Double my salary, give me all the days off. I don't know, like bring me all the flowers of the world, buy me all the expensive stuff. I would not care. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Think about this. It's interesting because Emperor is Aries and the Tower is Mars. Mars and Aries, Aries and Mars. They are together. They are together. You know what I'm saying? So this is the energy when you can lose your shit. This is the energy. This is the week of your villain arc. This is when you deciding, hey, I'm done being nice. So in a sense, you can use that energy to really, out of some sort of aggression, out of some sort of motivation, out of some sort of desire to prove people wrong, achieve what you want to achieve and really force yourself out of the comfort zone. But on a negative level, it could be the situations where you just, what was that episode on like third season of Game of Thrones where it was the bloody wedding, right? The last episode of season 3, I think. You could be the one who's hosting that wedding. So, just saying, that could be crazy. This week could be crazy for you. Scorpios, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy here? What is the energy here? What is the universe about to bring to you? Seems like a lot of financial troubles and a lot of financial decisions are going forward. They're going in a very positive way. In a very positive way, maybe, and it's very likely that this week you'll find almost like a higher goal, higher meaning of some sort of goals. Why you need better money? Why you need better paychecks? Why you need better stability? Why you need better apartments? Why you need better car? Because sometimes people like, yeah, like people on the internet love to say about like increasing your capacity, increasing your financial capacity, increasing how you increasing how you make money, and how like your life quality of life should always like grow. But the thing is, if you don't feel it internally, if you don't feel like I need more, you're probably not gonna do it. You're probably not gonna do it. And this is the week when you're actually finding this like internal motivation that you've been lacking. And the thing is, first of all, look how they all like so bright and yellow and shiny, meaning like this is the week when you are doing something out of joy, doing something out of comfort, doing something out of abundance, rather than luck, rather than limited beliefs, rather than necessity to survive. Like you are blossoming, you are thriving this week. So that's one thing. Can we talk about all the Pentacles? King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. The thing is, it could be the people around you. It could be the people who either showing some sort of opportunities to you. It could be the people who are providing you financial opportunities. It could be the people that you are dealing with who have money. But it seems like it's somebody who provides you the opportunity. It's somebody who's gonna start this car for you, and this car is gonna go like really fast and forward when it comes to finances. And it's not necessarily finances; it's all the resources that you have. It includes your time. So if you take so much time to, you know, commute to your work or commute to some things, maybe there will be a person who's going to give you rides this week. It's also your physical labor, it's your physical energy, it's your stamina. So if you like really tired of carrying all the bags from like one place to another, maybe there will be some sort of gentleman who would help you with carrying all that stuff, or overall the person who would say, hey, like you can put it in the back of my truck, I'm going to drop it off, I'm going to do this. But the thing about Chariot here, it is requiring a lot of hard work. It is requiring a lot of belief first and foremost in what you do. And this is what going to be like the main topic of this week. So the moment you start believing, the moment you start sensing this like higher things, like the moment you start sensing that there's something more to it, like I deserve something more. It could be philosophical, it could be, rhetorical, like whatever that is, you need to double down on that, right? If something comes into your mind and says like, hey, I'm a Scorpio, I am that bitch, I'm gonna make it happen. This is when you have to go for it, double down on it, and make things happen. Sagittarius, let's see how your week will go. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy that is surrounding you this week? And let's see, Sagittarius. Let's see. Oh, you know how JCJ said it's not about money, money, money? We don't need no money. Well, you do. It is about money. It is about you being rich. It is about you restoring your balance. And I feel like the environment and the world that you live in, and the thing is, like, the world that you live in is actually your projection of the world that you live in. It's not, it's like the world is not the same for everybody. It's just like the projection that you have. And it seems like you're done with that old version of the world. The world is literally collapsing in your eyes because you understand, like, this is not the world that I want to live in. And because we kind of have like one planet at this moment, you got to change it up. You got to go to different places. You got to find different communities. You got to find different environments that will be more suiting to the picture of the world that you're going to have. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacle, disc, disc, discs. So what I gotta tell you, you're almost using like very practical decision this week. It's a lot of practical decisions. It's a lot of practical implementations. It's a lot of practical physical outputs here that will be bringing you a lot of practical results as well, right? The Page of Pentacle here is really all about, like, let's finish this up. Imagine you moving from one apartment to another, right? You gotta do all the physical stuff. You gotta pack things up, you gotta wrap it up, you gotta hire some sort of trucks. Maybe you'll do it yourself. You gotta do a lot of labor, you gotta pack things up, you gotta pack the boxes, you gotta bring them downstairs, you gotta put them in a truck. Like, this is what you do when it comes to your finances. You're thinking, okay, these are my debit credit card debts. These are my talents that I can monetize. This is the work that I do right now. This is how much they pay me. Like, there's a lot of those, like, almost like very practical decisions that you are thinking of in order to almost like come into the new place financially in life. And the thing is, it's almost like you're getting excited again about making money. You're getting excited about finding this prosperity. You're getting excited about putting in the work, because once you were in that place where you were like, oh, I'm ready to work hard, I'm ready to do something, I'm ready to I'm ready, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm ready, like, I want it. But then this spark went away, something has happened, you didn't really feel like you are connecting with the messages that, you know, the work that you're working for has translated to you. So this week, it's almost like you're finding this balance again. You're finding this place where you want to work. You're finding this place where you want to stay up late and do something. It could be your projects. It could be your side hustles. It could be business that you're starting with somebody else. It could be the overall, like, even one-time thing. Like, somebody will say, hey, there is like one gig this weekend. Do you want to do it? It's just like one-time thing. And you're like, oh, I'm excited again. I have fire in my eyes again. And you will be willing to put a lot of, again, like, practical work. So focus on what's really working and what's bringing results, rather than what is the, like, great artistic idea there is. Like, the more practical and the more grounded you stay here, the better it will really go for you, Sagittarius. Capricorns, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy about this week that makes it so special? Summer solstice, let's go. Ooh, listen, it's almost like you understanding what happiness means to you this week. Happiness in a sense of how you feel the most safe, how you feel the most prosperous. What is the most important when it comes to you feeling like nobody touched me, I'm in my element. This is what I do. This is what I like. This is what I enjoy. But the thing is, for you to understand that, it will be a lot of walls and a lot of barriers that you will need to break. And almost like from ground up, build some sort of new fortress, build some sort of new castle, build some sort of new working system, right? But I am really excited because, like, your emotional intelligence will be the most important thing this week. You understanding, like, we feel feelings for a reason, and sometimes when something resonates with us and something does not resonate with us, it's such a big flag, it's such a big, like, sign for you to take something and do something about it, that you will really have to do this week, right? Maybe you're not necessarily doing it every week. Maybe you're not necessarily, you know, doing different things and different actions. But this week you will have to do it, because your main energies here, 9 and 9, 9 of cups and 9 of swords, but also 4 of pentacles. So let's start with 9. 9 is a very bright energy. 9 is very, like, obvious. So sometimes, like, when we have, like, if you were gonna have like ace of something, right? Ace of swords, ace of like cups, doesn't really matter. This energy is kind of like hard to understand. This energy is hard to like process. This energy is hard to catch in the air. But when there is a nine, it's like very obvious. It's very up in your face. It's very much like it's like right here, like it's right here. Do you see it? Do you see it? You gotta see it now because it's so up close. So there's something that is gonna be about both your happiness, but also the mindset that you live in. Something that, oh, I'm happy like this, but people want me to do something like this, and they are not connecting. They are not going well together. And this is where this conflict could come from. And Four of Pentacles is really here about, okay, how can I build some sort of system that works for me? How can I combine those things? How can I understand what people want from me, where I'm able to sacrifice a little bit of my time, a little bit of my emotions, a little bit of my persona, a little bit of my stamina, in order to still feel safe, still feel happy, still feel fulfilled with the life that I have, right? Because, I mean, compromises will have to happen at some point, but they should not be happening in a sense where you're completely neglecting yourself, your desires, where you're completely neglecting who you are, what you deserve, and what is the this like abundant part of you, right? So um, you're gonna be working on the system this week, but follow your desires and follow the most obvious things, right? Like if you say, well, I don't want to live with roommates, I want to live on my own, follow that. Aquarius, let's see how this week will go for you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy here, Aquarius? Let's go. How universe is going to surprise you by the end of the roll? Oh, it seems like you actually taking it's crazy because like a lot of work and a lot of actions that you take this week will actually help you to finally feel alive, right? It's the moment almost like, oh, not the battery. Okay. Oh my god, it's so hot. It's so hot. No, let's turn it off. I don't want it to explode. But you can see me well. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like coming out of depression when you start taking first steps. When you get up from the bed, when you take the shower, when you go for a walk, you're doing those little things, and then you feel like, okay, I feel like I can feel things again. I feel like I'm alive again. I feel like I'm choosing to be alive again. I feel like I have some sort of will. I feel like I'm stronger than I was yesterday. I feel like it's all in a way is happening, right? Like, and this is an amazing sign for you. It's almost like you are finding some bigger meanings. You're finding some bigger, even goals, right? Like it's not just about, oh, let's make a living. Let's wait for a paycheck and pay the bills. No, it's something philosophical. It's something when you're looking up to God and universe and you like, yeah, this is why I came to this earth. Like this is what I have to do. This is what I have to show to people. And there's a lot of like very active actions. There's a lot of active energy here. There's a lot of even like philosophical actions or actions that are being birthed and born from this higher ideas. So you gotta look out for all these interesting ideas that are coming from you. And the thing is, Six of Cups, this is why I said like it's almost feeling like coming out of depression because it feels like I'm in a good place again. I'm in a safe place. I'm in a place that makes me feel happy and excited. And in a sense, Six of Cups could mean nostalgia, but it's nostalgia about good times. In nostalgia, how it feels good feeling safe. It's nostalgia how it feel like what does feeling good to you means? Are you meeting up with friends? Are you doing some sort of creative work? Are you being your genius self? Because like you Aquarius, you are geniuses. You need to be weird. You need to be kooky. You need to be able to almost like protest from the basic audience. You need to be the one who stands out, but it requires really a lot of energy, really a lot of stamina. It's really hard to go against the crowd sometimes, right? Like, and this is why you're finding this feeling of like, no, I am that special. I am that special, and it really is for me. It is my goal. Like, it is something that I have to do. It is something that I was born to do again. So, Aquarius, it seems like this week, like you really finding every single tool and every single philosophical idea and every single holes in your mindset that you are using to again become alive, again start working on something, again to reach bigger goals. And you're like, no, like this is me, this is what I do, this is what I have to do. Maybe it's not easy, but who cares? Like Chariot and 901s, like it's not an easy work. We're not chilling, we're not necessarily like laying down, we're doing a lot of work. but we're doing the work that makes us feel alive. So this week you are coming alive. You're feeling the best that you have ever been. So Aquarius, let's go. Let me know how this week is gonna go, and I'll see you.